Okay, so before we get started today, I just want to update you guys on our next giveaway, which is 500 subs and 50 mil, which is a lot. This giveaway total is starting to become really high, but no regrets. I'm still able to keep up with the giveaways, surprisingly. And, well, it's really just for you guys, for all the support. So thanks. And this time it'll be 5 people who can win, so 5 winners. And as usual, Discord server is where our giveaways are going to be held, so link in the description. Now today is going to be relatively simple, and it's just going to be talking about revs and tarantulas, and which minion is better. Because if we look at the bazaar, rotten flesh actually sells for a decent amount, and a very significant amount more than enchanted string, which is, well, the main source of tarantula money. Enchanted spider eye, not so much. Iron, not even 500k sometimes. But string is basically the main source of tarantula money. But rotten flesh, this is almost 2,000. Yeah, this is almost 2,000. And I think revs also drop diamonds. So that's also another plus. But the downside is, I don't think you can make an AFK farm with them. And please correct me if I'm wrong about that, because if we can make an AFK farm, then Revs is without question better. But for now, let's just compare what we can do about Revs and Tarantulas. And we are going to be going back to HyMinions, and I already have it set up right here. Do that screen, and as you can see, for 2 tier 11 Tarantula and Revs, with both super compactors and diamond spreadings, it is a very significant amount, 50k difference from Tarantula and Revs. Now this is without, of course, AFKing. If we were to AFK, then this price would actually like double, because you don't have to worry about them respawning spiders and then killing them. Basically, you just don't have to worry about the killing process. Because tarantulas, if we go back here, they can actually take fall damage. And apparently revs cannot, which is kind of a shame. So, from what I'm thinking, you can't really have a rev farm that just does this for a long time. Unless you have like maybe thorns on your armor. I'm not sure if cactus works, but they have a lot of health. I believe it's 10,000. So that's gonna be really slow. And, well, tarantulas are just a little easier to just make a farm with. You just have to put them up there, make an AFK pool somewhere, and have a bunch of chests. Now I had revs set up before, right here, rev 7, with super compactor, diamond spreading, enchanted lava bucket. But I kind of switched it out for gold, so I can have that collection up for the personal bank, because I actually want to start upgrading this. Yeah, I actually want to start upgrading the personal bank. But for minions, I would say if you are going to choose between them, if you're AFKing, like me, in your island, then definitely go for tarantulas. Because, from one night, Yeah, just from one night. It hasn't even been 24 hours yet. It's already up to here, and I made sure to mark it this time so I wouldn't forget and look at maybe these chests first or some of these ones in the back. But these ones are pretty much full. Well, pretty much full. But this is just a little bit, so we'll count it as here. So this is just from one night, and it still has all of this for the rest of the 24 hours I'm gonna be on the island. And this makes about 5 mil. I'm gonna say 4 at minimum. 4 at minimum, 6 to 7 at max if, well, they drop a lot more string than iron and spider eyes. Because string is really good. But either way, you're getting a lot of money per day. But revs, on the other hand, if you're not AFKing them, which I still don't think it's possible, you should be making around this much per day. 210,000. Yeah, 210,000 per day, 8,751 per hour, and this is per minion too. So if you had, like me, 27 minion slots, which I got 2 more, because why not? If you have 27 minion slots, just multiply whatever this is by however many minion slots you have, and that's how much money you're gonna be making per day. And of course, this is not AFK. This is just if you just have the minions there in a box and you just leave them there. You can do whatever you want. You can do mining. You can do dungeons at the same time. But this is just very different. A very significant price margin, which is about 50k. I was about to say 60k, but then I noticed that there was a 6 here. So 60k difference pretty much. So if you're going to AFK, or if you have the time to just AFK and most of your time is just on your island, then Tarantula Minion, go for it. If you're not always AFKing and you actually want to play the game and have way more time than I do, then Revs is definitely like way better without question. Plus, you can always exchange like what I did. You can exchange diamond spreadings for like a minion expander to make tarantulas work a little faster. I don't think you can do that with revs because they already drop diamonds, and why not just let them have more diamonds, right? But because this is an AFK farm, I don't need the diamond spreading, so this works out pretty well. Now I was thinking about changing those buckets for like magma buckets or plasma buckets. So yeah, but the downside to these two minions is they are expensive. That's like their only downside. You can get them relatively easily from slayers. I forgot which one you had to unlock, but you can get them relatively easily and fast because Zombie Slayer and Tarantula Slayer is not that difficult. I still haven't done a Rev 5 because I can't, but Rev 4s and Tarantula 4s, they're really easy, and you can do them pretty much really early on in the game. So this should not be a problem getting them. The real problem is upgrading them to a high enough level, which tarantulas at least 4, I'd say 5 because you get you get an extra 3 seconds off. Like if we look here, yeah, 4 is 26 seconds, 5 is 23, so might as well. Might as well get those extra 3 seconds. It's not that bad. But upgrading them to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, this is going to be insanely expensive. But if you do manage to do them, a 25 plus minion setup, Tarantula Minion setup, or Rev Minion setup, then this is going to be probably one of the best ways to get money, passively even. You don't have to actually do anything. And this is passive income at the same time. You can do island farming, which just adds on to it because farming is still really good. Not as good as mining, as much as I hate to admit it, but it's still really good. And, well, you can do it from your island, unlike mining. But I guess that'll be it for this video. So if you want the short version of this video, it's if you're going to be able to AFK for a long time like I do, then tarantulas. If you can't AFK because you actually want to play the game, or you have a lot more time so you can play dungeons, mine in the dwarven mines, or crystal hollows, then revs. So revs if you're outside your island and offline, tarantulas if you're online and in your island. But that's pretty much it. I think for me, I'll be sticking with tarantulas because, well, I don't want to make rev minions. Just making the 7 was already kind of relatively pricey, and I had to make 24 more if I want to make an effective farm. But other than that, that'll be it for today, and we'll see you next time.